So good
Bene.
afternoon, good morning if you're still in California, or somewhere on the West Coast. Thank you again for joining us from Canada, from Latin America, and I know some of you might be actually in Europe right now. And we are here with one of the owner, Corso, who is in charge of as our main contact for sales, marketing, everything. So Corso, you have a little treasure, a little jewel to show us in Tuscany,
Yes,
your
indeed.
own home actually. So
Sì,
we leave you the screen.
thank you. Allora, buonasera a tutti. Good evening to everybody. So, thanks for being here. I'm having the pleasure to show you a bit about Tuscany and in particular our property. So, Castello di Vicarello. It's quite unique as is a property dating back to 1112. My parents had the crazy dream of rebuilding this place since the 70s when they acquired it, but it was just a ruin, basically a pile of stones, and it took them about 20 years, 25 years to finish the main shell of the building. But when they began their journey in hospitality, it was a bit of a game for them, meaning they didn't know what they were getting into. It was very organic, the growth. They began with only three suites. And then throughout the years, we grew. So we went to five, then to seven in 2009. And then we slowly continued renovating the property, converting some of our private areas into suites. So basically, this has given us the time to really focus on details and taking care of creating the best living spaces in each of the suites, which you're going to be seeing. But first, I'm going to tell you where we are. So basically, we're located in the lower part of Tuscany. We're an hour and a half away from Florence. Sorry about that. About 45 minutes from Siena, 2 hours and a half from Rome, and 40 minutes from Montalcino. So this is a key area of Tuscany for people that want to explore the seaside, the wine region, still have accessibility to Siena, and it provides an amazing break between cities. So if you had clients going from Rome or and to Florence, or coming down from Como and Florence, and wanted to relax a bit before heading to Rome, this could be an ideal spot. We actually are just 35 minutes from the coast, where we have the beautiful archipelago of islands from Elba, Giannu, Trigiglio, all accessible via private boat tour that we can organize for them, and is very handy. Also, the seaside is very, very beautiful and uncontaminated. We do have quite a few airports surrounding the property from Pisa, Florence, and Rome. We also have a private airplane strip in Grosseto, which is 30 minutes from us, and two helipads on property for people to land in case. This is a bird's eye view of the estate, where you can see a bit of the structure. So the main body of the castle hosts six suites. Then on the lower part we have four suites. And we have in the back, on the far right side corner, we have the old tower that we restored in June 2025 to have our first villa. The estate has the particularity of being able to host a full buyout, so with 11 keys, meaning 12 total king-size bedrooms, three pools, about 40 people of staff on site to attend them. We have 40 hectares of land surrounding the property between olive groves, vineyards, gardens, vegetable gardens, and we have lots of woods, as you can see, surrounding the property. So it can host both a full buyout or a partial buyout. So if the clients were to take four of the suites surrounding that the pool you see currently on the screen, they could have their own dining areas, their own pool, their own privacy, and still being able to have all the services of an hotel, plus the villa, which we're gonna discover later So you can see a bit of the views from the estate. So we range from the mountains on the east side to the seaside on the west. We can see both. Also during sunset in summer, we see the seaside. It's quite spectacular. We're in the fourth least populated province in Italy, and one of the nicest, what people call dark skies. That we have so low light impact. There is a beautiful sky to look at, and we organize stargaze in the evenings also for our guests. We have grown in what is a destination hotel nowadays. So this is the second pool. So we do offer lots of activities on site. You're gonna see some of the suites at the moment. So for example, this is the spa suite, which is the only building we built ex novo from 2007, and has its own hammam, sauna, hot bath, hot tub outside, private deck. This is quite perfect for honeymooners. We're gonna shortly see. This is Villa Chiesina. So Villa Chiesina actually is what used to be our first house when we moved on site. So we lived there at the time. And it's quite peculiar because it has two stores. So you have the main living area on the bottom floor, which can become also, let's say, two extra beds or a queen size bed if you had a small family coming over. We do, of course, accept children, as I grew up there as a kid, so I mean, it would be a bit hypocritical not to. And so basically, we can have two extra beds on the bottom floor. We do have many suites which are connecting, and of course, the villa, which is perfect for a multi-gen stay. This is the bedroom of Suite Chiesina. So all the suites are very peculiar. They have different characteristics, design. I mean, you can tell why it took us so long to build. It's a special project, and we did it with our own strength over a long period of time. But basically, each room is designed to give the best experience possible. The smallest room is 60 square meters, then they get up to 250 square meters. So they're quite large, spacious. They're proper suites that guests can enjoy fully in all the different seasons of the year. Meaning we have fireplaces inside, AC, heating systems, all the things, the regular amenities a client will want to find in a luxury hotel, such as Dyson hair dryer, Hazel product, the nice comforts, but with proper Tuscan authentic feeling. Um, you're gonna see some of the different spaces, as I told you at the moment. So the suites are very, very special. We keep on investing in the property every year. As you can see, this is, for example, a bathroom we redid 2 years ago. We opened the villa in 2025. This is a bit of a jewel for us and its legacy because my parents started this project. And so we really take care of this as we put our face on it. We meet and greet your clients, our guests, in what is our home, basically. So this is what you were seeing before in the background of Dominic, and is one of
Fantastic
the
picture.
dining areas. So clients have the freedom to choose where they prefer to have lunch, dinner, breakfast, but there is always a spot available in the main dining areas for them. With 11 keys, we really focus on customizing their experience and making sure they felt pampered like if they was their own home where they're staying. And this is crucial to us. Um, so as you can see, this is one of the main dining area for the low season, the shoulder seasons when it's a bit cold outside. And then we have also an outdoor dining area. This is one of the living rooms where people can walk in at any time, sit down, enjoy, ask for a tea, a coffee. This instead is our kitchen. These are kitchen where people can walk in and see the chef preparing the fresh pasta for the day, or where they are hosted for the cooking classes. Every time they do a cooking class, they go with our chefs to the vegetable garden to pick the fresh ingredients. We're a fully biological estate. We grow our own vegetables, products, but we also source what we cannot grow in the region. So we always try let's say, make our guest experience also a little bit of an educational journey, if you want, towards the local tradition of cooking and enjoying the simple things. Let's say a good glass of wine with a nice view. This is our terrace instead, where we do the dining experience during the summer. The aperitivo area still during the summer that is outside. Um, and of course, there is no need for the clients to book. For example, there is always a table for them. I mean, we produce our own wines and our own olive oil. All the jams are made, the tomato sauces. This is a bit of our heritage, how my parents began the project and how we're keeping it alive by, keeping it authentic the place. It's what it began with my mom in the kitchen, basically, and still today they have a lot of saying in what's the new menus, the decision for the design, and of course us. We do care a lot about the same things as our parents, so we bring on their legacy. This is where we do the wine tastings, for example, with the groups in our vineyard. My brother is the one that holds them. So we're three brothers in total that run the business. So I come from an hospitality background. I studied at the École Hôtelière at Lausanne, and I used to take care of operations. Now I do sales and marketing, where my eldest brother takes care of the culinary part and the winemaking, and the middle brother Neri takes care of another property we own. Plus, he helps with the finance bit because he did the finance studies. So we try and be complementary, and it's truly a family project. You're going to see some of the activities we do. So we organize the shows with the local horsemen. We do the cooking classes I was saying. We do as well foraging for wild asparagus or mushrooms when it's the season. We like to share this with our guests. So that's me cooking with some of our guests and preparing an aperitivo. It's quite informal at moments when people want, because they really have access to us. This is the truffle hunting with our neighbor. So we try and keep things, let's say, close to us, and we do it on site. We're lucky enough to be able to do it on site. The season is quite long for us, so we open in March and we close at the end of November, beginning of December. This is our latest project. This is the Villa La Vedetta. So this is about 250 square meters. It has two king-size bedrooms with ensuite bathroom, private pool, indoor and outdoor dining area. Uh, it has a kitchen, fully equipped kitchen inside if the guests wanna use it, or they can feel free to use our chef service or come to the restaurant of the hotel. So it's a fully autonomous villa with all the perks of being in a luxury hotel. So they can access the facilities at any time. And it has its own private access, private gate. So this is us. Sorry about that. And it's very special because it's the old watchtower of the castle built in front of our vineyard where we produce our Grand Cru. So it has a very, very special view. And of course, from the rooftop is our new highest point of the estate. So they can see the whole property and see the mountains on one side and the seaside on the other. So it's definitely a special project that we were very proud of. This Is Us. So that's the family in 1997 circa. That's us a couple of years ago with the new generation coming along. So this is a bit of Castello di Vicarello. Of course, it's not always easy to grasp it this quick, but it's a very special project. It's a family project, and that's what I was saying before, also with the ones that were online when we began the presentation, that we always tend to be on site. I think it's a great added value. We really love the aspect of being able to be in contact with our guests, understanding their perspective, talking to them, and of course, trying to make their stay even more special. This is something we're very proud of. And, even now that we have achieved Michelin guide as an hotel for 2 years in a row, that we are part of FHR program, of course, Virtuoso, a part of Dominic's Bay collection. We're still keeping the things very authentic, family owned and run, because we believe this is uh, a very good added value and what used to be real hospitality in Italy maybe 40 years ago, like being hosted by some friends. That's a bit of the idea.
Thank you very much, Corso, for this magnificent presentation. I know the result very well, but you did it in a beautiful way, thought about every little details. Barbara, you want to know how close is the nearest village?
So basically, close by, we have quite a few villages. So I would say the closest one where people can have dinner out is between 15 to 20 minutes drive from us. So there they can have quite a large choice of different restaurants. And then when people want to do half day outs, they can either go to Montalcino and do an excursion, or to Pienza, or they could go to Siena easily, or the coast. These are all locations which are maximum 45 minutes from the estate, which can provide lots of entertainment. But to be honest,
Nobody wants to
given
go. Do your food,
no, I mean,
your food is too good. I mean, I've done it. I tried the nearest village, and you're right back for
yeah.
dinner or lunch at your place, huh? Your food is
But
amazing.
I understand sometimes when people want to go out and explore, but to be honest, what happens most of the time is clients enjoy and relax so much and like the property so much that they want to start canceling activities outside or restaurants just because it doesn't make sense to them to go out.
And it's so nice because
Yeah,
when you're there, you see behind the Corso, the picture. I mean, everything is private property. So you can walk
yeah,
around. It's your place. I had the chance to do
yeah,
a truffle hunting that was for the first time in November, and it was great. You have beautiful painting classes as well. But you certainly
yeah.
don't get bored. And the hiking, I mean, it could be olive
Yeah,
tree
yeah, yeah.
trekking, or you can go to the vineyard trekking. Huh?
We
So, yeah.
do have two private hikes on property. So one that goes down to a major river where people can have a picnic. We can set it up for them. We have vintage cars available for them to buy, to rent out. We have e-bikes, complimentary. And then, of course, they want to do a bigger tour with a guide. We do hot air balloons, tours, of course, cooking classes, truffle hunting, foraging. Um, Personally, sometimes if I have a client that is interested, we go together to do the foraging, or we go and do wildlife watching. So we have quite a vast array of activities that they can do on site, as you were saying also.
Anne is asking, if clients don't have a car, is there a local driver who can take them into town for dinner, or does the driver comes with from Siena or Florence, making it cost prohibitive?
So it's true. Lately, I've noticed as well in the couple of last years that transfers have become very expensive. That is why we have begun to find, let's say, easy. easier solutions for our clients. So we do have a couple of local taxis which are available for them for a fraction of the price to move around. Yes, even with short notice, most of the time we're able to find them something. Yeah.
Jess, you said I'm ready for my own personal trip. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Alors, I don't know if
Well, I think,
anyone is going to Duco or to Italy soon. Let us know, huh? Because it's
yeah.
definitely, obviously, really important, I think, to see it by yourself because it's stunning. But I can tell you the presentation, the picture, everything is what Corso shows give us already a good idea, huh? Alors, and I can't wait to
Oh,
visit.
Akasha was here many years ago, but many things has changed for the positive. So imagine, now it's a well-oiled machine, with the new generation as well. No, but
Oh.
I appreciate it. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
everything, everybody has read Akasha email. Huh? I went to a wedding at this property years ago and everything was perfect. 150 guests and Questlove was a DG. Food was outstanding, service amazing. I never forgotten the owner, wild boar prosciutto. Ooh.
Exactly.
Voilà.
No, no, it's true. Yeah, we work with local products.
Yeah,
Uh,
think of it because in fact we know there is 12 bedroom, but as you can see for a wedding, other guests can you can have a much larger
mm,
150 group of guests, and the other guests will stay in the neighborhood village, neighboring village or
yeah,
villa. You find space
correct.
because
So basically,
you do a lot of wedding, huh, Corso?
we have a cap. So we do maximum 10 weddings per year to preserve mostly the property, to be honest. But yeah, we range anything from, 20 people to 200.
Voilà.
And we do all the catering in-house. We're able to place all the, let's say, external guests within 30 minutes of the estate. So we're quite acknowledged with the events, absolutely. And of course, we do have two kitchens, so the ones you've seen in the picture, and then a professional kitchen that can cater to services of that kind. Absolutely, yeah.
Voilà. Pat, you said you missed most of the webinar. Do not worry, you will be receiving the recording. Yeah? All right. I don't see any other question. So, Akasha, you said the kitchen is a dream. So I'm telling you, for me, that was the best cacio and pepe in my life. But I think there is other thing that I tried. That's incredible, really. As you see, I'm already
Thank you.
excited. I'm there without being really there, but I'm already the problem with this webinar, it's 2:39 for me. I didn't have lunch, and what I saw on the picture, it was not nice. I'm craving now my Italian food. Huh? Voilà. So, but I'm gonna wait until I'm there. All right.
Bene,
So,
so I think I'm gonna send everybody in very shortly all the information.
yeah.
I'm gonna share all the contact details, brochures, rates, experiences, and of course you're gonna have also my personal contact. So you're more than welcome to keep me always in CC for any questions you might have with our front office team, and I'm happy to jump in the conversations
And
whenever you wish.
as you know, you always copy us, copy me. We get extra commission actually to be a preferred partner. Huh? And then amenities if the resort is not part of your affiliation. Huh? So always copy me or send me the request and I'll reintroduce you to Corso. But now you know Corso, so you copy me. All right. Thank you again
Bene.
for this beautiful tour and have a good rest of the day or evening for you. And everyone, thank you again for taking the time because January seems to be so busy. So I'm really grateful. Huh? Thank you, everyone. Have a good
Thank
rest
you
of the
everyone
day.
for the attention.
Thank
Have a
you.
one lovely day.
Bye-bye. Allez,
Ciao,
merci.
arrivederci.
Ciao.